Sarin nerve gas. The Soviets love it. It's colorless, odorless, but it sure as hell ain't painless. They probably took out this whole town using a bottle half the size of my... Now, the Soviets have a convoy carrying enough sarin to gas all of Europe. I want you to find that convoy, blow the hell out of it. I want you to find their underground production facilities, blow the hell out of it. Think you can remember that? Oh, and evacuate any civvies who get in the way. Remember, we're the good guys. Oh, by the way, I'm General Carville. Welcome to Greece.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Of course.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Our base is under attack.
Reporting at once.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Yes, sir.
New construction options. Building.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Vehicle. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Commander.
Indeed.
On my way.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledge.
complete.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge.
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
New construction options.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Preparing. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Our
Acknowledged.
base is under
Affirmative.
attack.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds. Unit lost.
At once. Affirmative. Of course.
Training.
At once. At once. At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Training. Preparing. Unit ready. Training.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
Insufficient funds.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
For centuries we have waited
Preparing.
to emerge from the shadows, and now we will make ourselves
Building.
known.
Unit ready.
Soon we will stand. Soon
Commander,
we will
on my
stand.
way.
Soon we will stand
Yes, sir.
invincible.
Commander, on my way.
Soon we will stand.
On my way.
Soon we will stand.
Indeed.
Soon we will stand invincible.
On my way.
If you fail, do not return.
No prisoners, no survivors.
If you fail,
Mission loaded. Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
New construction
Yes,
options.
sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Repairing.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Commander. For king and country. Yes, sir.
Unit repaired.
On my way.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Commander. For king and country. Indeed. On my way. Indeed. Commander. On my way. On my way. For king and country.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. For king and country. Yes, sir. On my way.
Repairing. Unit
Commander.
ready.
For king and country. On my
Building.
way. On my way. Commander. On my way. Indeed. Yes, sir. For king and country. Commander.
Unit
on my
prepared.
way. Yes, sir. For king and country.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Mission loaded. Unit ready. Building. Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. For king and country. On my way.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir.
Building.
For king and country. On my way.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Training.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training. Repairing. Insufficient
Reporting.
funds.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training. Insufficient
Very well.
funds.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Repairing.
Awaiting
Unit
orders.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Our base is
Waiting
under
order.
attack.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Silos
Waiting
needed.
orders.
Unit repaired.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
Vehicle
ready.
reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Silos
Vehicle
needed.
reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. For king and country. For king and
Unit
country.
ready. Building.
On my way. On my way. On my way. On my way. Indeed. For king and country.
Unit ready.
For king and country.
Building.
On my way.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. On my way. For king and country. For king and
Unit
country.
ready. Building.
Indeed. For king and country. Indeed. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. Indeed.
Unit ready.
For king and country.
Building.
Indeed. Indeed. Indeed.
Insufficient
For king and
funds.
country. For king and country. Indeed. On my way. Indeed. Indeed. Indeed.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes,
Unit
sir. At
ready.
once.
Building. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Saved.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Base is under attack. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Agreed.
ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Vehicle
Acknowledged.
reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged.
Preparing. Unit ready. Building. Unit repaired. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Mission saved.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Repairing.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Awaiting
Unit
order.
prepared.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Waiting order. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit repaired. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Silos.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Lost. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Waiting orders.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Silos needed. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Silos
Acknowledged.
needed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Mission accomplished.